Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you PBAL Week 1. This is post-con. We played the match. The day that I got my second COVID shot, I was sicker than shit. Had a fever of about 102. When I went to play the match, I'm like, I'm just gonna screen record, I'm not gonna talk through it, I just want to get this played and then go to bed because I'm tired and sick. So I have to post-com. I don't have my layout set up yet. I also kind of yeeted my team from last week, so couldn't really set it up until I remembered I had the Poke-Paste here. So week 2 we'll have our layout and all that. We'll live comment, but we were playing Saiyan, Salamander, and the... what is your team name? The Solihull Samurotts. Sorry if I mispronounced that. So, you can check out the team builder if you want to, or the draft recap if you want to see my team. His team consisted of Excadrill, Tapu Lele, Mimikyu, Flygon, Gastrodon, Heliolisk, Charizard, Machamp, Malamar, and Skuntank. So, in my mind, I was thinking either Malamar or Skuntank. One or the other has to come to check Dragapult because his team is very weak to Dragapult. Kind of forgetting about the fact that Heliolisk is a thing on his team. But I expected one of those two to come. I thought that Flygon was probably going to come. I thought Drill was going to come. Lele, maybe Mimikyu. And then I thought Machamp might come because my team is not super strong against fighting types. But you'll see I didn't get the prediction quite right. But I had Dragon Dance Dragapult here with, it's just the basic sub-dance set with Darts and Phantom Force. This kind of got me into trouble, but we'll get through it. Clear Body for stat drops. Max Attack. The speed stat was for Flygon, I believe, because that's his fastest mon. Heliolisk, sorry. It was for Heliolisk, because that's his fastest mon, so I could outrun any Scarf at +1. And then bulky HP. I brought Smash Toys. Smash Toys kind of went in. I just had to get it set up on Drill switching into Heliolisk or something. Once I got set up like that, then Blastoise go Burr. I had Scarfed Moxie Heracross with knockoff Megahorn, Close Combat, and Rock Slide. If Mimikyu didn't come or I eliminated Mimikyu, I could just Scarf myself into Close Combat. If I've got Chip on Lele, that is. But speaking of Chip, I have Ferrothorn with Iron Barb Rocky Helmet. It was max HP. Max attack with a Brave Nature. It should be minus speed if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is minus speed. Stealth Rock for Chip, knockoff Gyro Ball Power Whip. Progonal was Heavy Duty Boots with Freeze Dry, Ancient Power, Rapid Spin, Explosion. This was to keep hazards off my side of the field, and then if I Rapid Spun, my Freeze Dry would be I'd be faster than Flygon. Kind of taking off of the Scarfed Progonal set that somebody brought against me recently to check my Garchomp. So this would keep me from being Scarfed. And then Crocodile with an Expert Belt, plus Intimidate. Real quick, knock-off Toxic and Stone Edge. The Toxic was for Gastrodon, switching in and out on me, potentially. So that was the team. Jumping into the battle here. We did play on Land Timer. Let me skip ahead to that. Okay, we got connected. There we are. So he ends up bringing Lele, Drill, Flygon, Charizard, which I didn't expect, Machamp, and Heliolisk, which I had forgotten about Heliolisk at the time. I figured I'll just lead Crocodile. It should be a good lead against everything except Machamp and Drill, but again, my fever brain kind of made the mistake of, oh, Lele kind of runs up on my team. Maybe I shouldn't lead something that's weak to Lele. probably should have led Blastoise and just gone for turn 1 Smash with no Gastrodon in sight. I was free to just surf the living hell out of his team because if Healy came in, I just Dark Pulsed and Uncode it at +2. Unless it's Assault Vest Healy, which I don't remember off the top of my head what the Heliolisk was. Spoilers. It was Life Orb. So, Machamp was the Assault Vester. It was Expert Belt Lele, Assault Vest Machamp, Boots Charizard, Life Orb, Healy, Scarf Drill, and I'm going to leave the Flygon set a mystery for a second because I want to talk about it when we get to it. So, but unfortunately, Lele gets led, and Lele on Crook, I wasn't sure if it was Scarf Lele or not. I wasn't going to, bluff my Scarf and take a Moonblast to the face. So I'm going to switch out here. Let's use the Intimidate, which probably triggered the fact that I wasn't Scarfed. But I'm like, what the f do I go into here? So I go into Cryogonal being a special wall. He doesn't have any hazards to set up, besides Drill potentially running Stealth Rocks, which I didn't think it was going to, or maybe Flygon, but I was like, okay, I'm not worried about hazards. I don't really need to worry about Rapid Spin, so I can kind of sack this, and the Moonblast does come out. And Moonblast does less than half to me. I debate whether or not I should just explode for the damage, or if I Ancient Power and get a boost, or if I Freeze Dry. I go for the Ancient Power, hoping for a boost. That way I can maybe live another Moonblast. And then I could explode at +1 and I should kill the Lele. This also confirmed I wasn't Scarfed. I did get the boost, which was funny. But unfortunately, Lele gonna Psyshock me and kill me because my defense is trash. And I don't live even at +1. So I should have exploded. Down goes Cryogonal. Turn 2. I'm like, what the fuck do I do now? Do I go into Dragapult and just try to go for the Phantom Force? Do I go Heracross? I'm gonna go Heracross, and it should scream that I'm Scarfed and he should switch out. I can Mega Horn and just try to kill the Lele in front of me, or I can knock off and take away Charizard's boots or something else switching in. Trying to knock off was kind of the neutral play, and that's what I went for. I'll either kill Lele, I should kill Lele in my mind, and then I'm +1 knockoff, and as it turns out, I crit and didn't kill, so it was a bulky Lele. Moonblast is going to yeet Heracross out. So I'm sitting here with my fever brain, 4 minutes into the battle, thinking, well, I'm kind of fucked. I go into Ferrothorn, thinking, Ferrothorn going to Ferro? I had no idea why I was going Ferrothorn here. I guess I was playing the You Don't Have Mystic Fire card. This early game, I really have no answer to as to what I was doing. I was just so tired and hot that I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Ferrothorn sounds like a good play. And then I go for Gyro Ball, thinking, okay, I'm so slow, I'll just Gyro Ball and kill Lele or something else is going to take a lot of damage. Preserves Lele, sends out Tiki, which is the Flygon. This was a little strange to me. I wasn't sure why this happened. And I just about killed it. I think if it was Choice Scarfed, I would have killed it. I definitely would have killed it if it was Choice Scarfed because of the speed difference, but I don't pick up the kill here. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, Flygon's almost dead. I'll just Jar Ball again. It'll kill it. Anything else coming in, and Shippity. Flygon hits me with a Fire Blast. Post-game, I found out that this was Spexed. I knew it was choice locked. I just couldn't tell if it was Scarfed or Specs at the time because of the fact that I was sick. But now that I know that he's choice locked, I make kind of a risk play here. I could have gone Blastoise. I should have gone Blastoise and smashed. That's what I should have done. Because Blastoise could have Shell Smashed right here and just been done. Instead, I go Dragapult, knowing that he's choice locked and that he's going to be forced to switch out. And I could have taken away so many issues that you're about to see had I just gone Blastoise and Shell Smashed. But I go for the sub here, thinking, okay, I get the free sub, he's got to switch. He can't stay in because he knows he's going to die if I knock him. Dragon Darts, and he's sitting at a 3-6 advantage right now. Why not preserve what could be potentially a Scarfed Flygon in my mind? Because Scarfed Flygon can still revenge as long as I don't get a dance up. And he does make the switch as I go for the sub, and he switches into Lele. Which I thought was a little strange for him to make that switch, because I could have just, if I was special and not Dragon Dance, I could have just Shadow Balled right there for the kill. His safer switch was to go into Heliolisk in my mind, but you'll see what's about to happen here. I go for the Dragon Dance, thinking, okay, I'm behind the sub, it's a free dance. At +1, I outspeed his entire team, and can start ripping the team apart. At +2, I guarantee Oko everything. But I know I can't get the +2 because I'm going to get Moon Blasted and lose my sub here. And this is where I kind of, once I Dragon Danced, my brain woke up. I'm like, oh, okay. We're sick, but clarity has struck. I go ahead, I see what he's got. Excadrill is what I need to get to +2 for, in my mind. I go for the Phantom Force. I checked, I did not see Heliolisk for some reason, because I'm dumb. So I go for the Phantom Force as Moonblast occurs. And now you're going to see the cycle start where I got trapped for a few turns until I could figure out, and this is where Shell Smashing with Blastoise would have been the better play, because I wouldn't have had to play around this. With Gastrodon not being there, Blastoise could have Shell Smashed and it would have been over. Phantom Force obviously doesn't affect Heliolisk being a normal type, so I'm forced to Dragon Darts in front of it because I can take a Dragon Pulse to the face here. And you see, I'm thinking here, because I'm not sure what I want to do. Do I want a Phantom Force? Do I want a sub? Do I want a Dragon Darts? I just go ahead and Dragon Darts. And my thought process here is, and it starts to take shape, because I see as soon as I Dragon Darts, Lele comes out. He's now figured out my entire set, which is why I wish I had Stealth Rocks, too. I wish I had Stealth Rocked the Flygon instead of Jarballing it, because that would have taken Lele out of the equation, and I would have been free to Dragon Darts. I go for the substitute here, I believe. Either sub or I think, yeah. I substituted here to see what he was going to do, if he was going to switch or if he was going to Moonblast, and he switches while I go for the substitute. So this puts me in an okay position here now. What I have to do here is I have to make a read. Do I Phantom Force and predict the Lele, or do I Dragon Darts? And I Dragon Darts because if Lele comes in, I'm not locked into Phantom Force. He stayed in, predicting me to Phantom Force. And because he stayed in, Heliolisk is going to go down here, and now I am free to just Phantom Force. I can Phantom Force and clear things out. I'm behind a sub, so I can get a second Dragon Dance off that I need to get Excadrill set up, and this is looking like it's a golden opportunity for Dragapult to get its 6-0 sweep. I had to break through Heliolisk and Lele, and the only way I could do that was I had to make a prediction, because otherwise it was going to come down to PP stalling from him switching in and out. And then he brings in the drill, which I was not sure why the drill came in at this point. So I just went ahead. I'm behind the sub. I need the Dragon Dance to guarantee Dragon Darts +2 will kill the Excadrill, because I don't want to lock into Phantom Force right now. Just in case something... I don't know. I went for the second Dragon Dance, going for the kill. I don't know why I did the second dance. I think it was just so I could guarantee kill Dragon Darts. I see the Shadow Claw to break my sub. But had I just Shell Smashed with Blastoise, I would have cleared Healy, I would have cleared Lele, I would have cleared Drill, I would have cleared Flygon, I would have cleared Charizard. Like, Blastoise would have 6-0'd had I gone in and Shell Smashed there. And I wouldn't have had to play this game with Dragapult. And I go for Phantom Force anyways, so I'm not really sure why I went for the +2. Maybe it was because I was wondering if he was, like, defensive drill or something. I honestly don't remember why I went for that second Dragon Dance. Like, I got to +1, I got Heliolisk killed, and then I'm like, okay, Dragapult, go burn, sweep, 6-0. Should, anyways. I Phantom Force here. And I don't know why he was taking so much time on this to make the switch, but switches in to sacrifice the Flygon. In post-game, he was telling me that as soon as Dragapult went +1, he kind of had his brain go and shut down on him, which is why he stayed in with Heliolisk. Like, what would have happened is it would have had to come down to one of those situations where I got the 50-50 right. And luckily I got it earlier than later, because I could have been PP stalled. What would have happened is I would have sub-Dragon Danced in front of him on the switches till I was +6/+6 for no reason, and ran out of HP to sub off of, because I would have to keep the Lele Moon Blasting me and try to PP stall the Lele out. So if I could PP stall the Lele's Moon Blast out, then I don't believe Psyshock would have broken. We get the Dragon Darts to just kind of finish this game off. The Champ goes down. In comes the Charizard, which is going to die to a Dragon Dart. Like, I just spam Dragon Darts until Lele comes in. And then I Phantom Force to end it. He's got nothing to outspeed +2. He's got no Focus Sashers that can survive. This didn't make sense to me. I don't know if he was trying to PP stall or what the plan here was, why he went into Lele when he knew I was Dragon Darting. Maybe to just waste a turn. But now that I mean, at this point now, I just Phantom Force for the game. It just makes the game longer, but... And then to switch back again. Because Charizard will die to Phantom Force. I was not sure why they kept switching in and out at the end of the game. It was basically just sending your next 2 mons, they get Dragon Darted, and then Lily's gonna die to Phantom Force. So, Dragapult does reverse sweep, getting the 6-0 after I went down 6-3, which was funny as hell in my mind. I'm like, because Dragapult, the last time I used it was NCL Season 7, in the entire 12-week season, I got 6 kills with Dragapult. And I got 6 kills alone in this game. And at this point, I just was like, because you're going to want to switch in and out on me, I'm just going to Shadow or Phantom Force. And then I realized, what if Drill's Focus Sash for some reason? Maybe I should have Dragon Darted, but no, it wasn't. It was Scarfed, so down goes Drill. And Lele is going to come in and die to Phantom Force. So we ended up picking up a 3-0 win, which is a great start to PBAL. Hopefully we can carry that momentum going forward. Dragapult really surprised. I made some very critical errors early in the game, but luckily I have, Dragapult to bail my ass out. And then luckily my opponent let me win the 50-50. Because winning that 50-50 was huge. At that point, if I didn't win that 50-50 and I lost Dragapult, I'm not sure I would have been able to get Blastoise set up at any point. Maybe in front of the Lele I could have gotten Blastoise to Shell Smash, but I'm not sure if I would have taken too much damage where Machamp's Bullet Punch could have got me, because Machamp being Assault Vest really could have hurt me by losing Blastoise, and then I didn't have anything at the end there if I lost both Dragapult and Blastoise. So, but yeah, that is the first week. So thank you guys for watching. Check out my opponent's side of the battle, and we'll see you guys next time.